Hi, I'm Osprey Analyst Alexandra James, and I'll be delivering this week's Analyst Update. This week, 3,593 incidents, what we call pings, have been entered into the Osprey system. The analyst team has drafted 41 alerts, of which 14 were critical. This week, the news has been dominated by the situation in Afghanistan. On the 15th of August, the Taliban took control of Kabul and has since taken control of the civilian side of the international airport. However, the US military has retained control of the military side of the airport in order to conduct evacuation operations. On the 16th, a NOTAM was issued advising that Kabul ACC had been released to military control. No air traffic services would be available, and aircraft transiting through Kabul would be flying in uncontrolled airspace at their own risk. However, subsequent reporting indicated that US military forces had taken control of ATC after workers abandoned their posts. And on the 17th of August, a NOTAM stated that Kabul was open to military and commercial flights subject to prior permission, although 5 leading commercial airlines have stated that their aircraft will avoid use of Afghan airspace. Osprey issued a case study on Afghanistan yesterday, and you can find a link to it in the link above. In other news, 2 significant seizures totaling just under 4.5 tonnes of precursor chemicals were made from air cargo shipments at Istanbul airport as they transited from Hong Kong. Both shipments were due to be transported from Istanbul via land to the Netherlands, and police conducted a controlled delivery which resulted in 16 arrests. In COVID-related news, the Prime Minister of New Zealand announced that the country's borders will remain closed until the end of 2021 to allow the domestic economy to continue to function without restrictions. Meanwhile, authorities in China have extended the length of time some international aircrew members and ground staff must spend in quarantine following a series of outbreaks which are thought to be linked to airports. Finally, in the DRC, a motorcyclist who was crossing the runway at Luano Airport had a close encounter with a Congo Airways aircraft as it came into land. The motorcyclist survived despite being struck by the aircraft's landing gear and receiving significant injuries. Similar incidents have been reported at airports in the DRC involving both humans and animals on runways. That's it from me. Thanks for listening. Stay safe.